Hello, my name is Dominic Underhallhouse and welcome to another episode of Moonbreaker. In today's episode, I'm going to go back and play the Yuki and Friends list that we played a little while ago. I think it was about sort of a week, 10 days ago now. I've actually had a lot of fun with this list, so I've really wanted to give it another go and, see if we can win another game. So the way that this list works is what we've done is we've picked a whole bunch of units that don't really have activated abilities. So we've got Fixer here is the only one that has an activated ability outside of Arms Dealer Yuki. The reason we've done this is that between all of our early drops, so we're actually, Fixer is our only early drop here, then we've got Beatrice, Broken Vengeance, Hit and Run, Jailbreak, Taurian Guardian, Shrapnel, Yuki, Aegis Defense Dome and Nectarvine, and the plan is to just try and stay alive, keep as many units going as we can, just keep them alive with the Nectarvine if we need to. Taurian can do the same sort of thing, use Zax to sort of keep the distance, keep things safe, and in the end game, we give everyone toys. We're going to give them mines, grenades, flamethrowers. We're going to watch plants with flamethrowers, buildings with mines. We're going to watch a random little person who's looking nice and cheerful with Fixer and their sort of weaponry is suddenly going to have a flamethrower. I really enjoyed this last time. You can shotgun someone and then throw a mine at them. You can, you can hit someone with a sword just after you've blown their face off with a flamethrower. This list was a lot of fun and I really wanted to give it another go. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video, and hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys enjoy it, then please do make sure you like, comment, subscribe, join us over on Patreon. Anything you can do to support the channel is really appreciated. But for now, we've found a game already, so we're going to go straight into the game. For anyone worrying about the health of the player base, I've heard a few people talking about it recently. The last 3 or 4 times I've recorded, I found a game in literally seconds after loading up. Hey, Neta Mizuno! So if you don't know, Neta Mizuno is one of the other players who's been making content for this game. They've been streaming over on Twitch, and they have a bit of a penchant for bright pink, just in-your-face colours, and it's absolutely awesome. They're showing me some pictures of their Warhammer 40k the other day, and there was a knight, like a big, I think it was a Chaos Knight, in like actually a floral dress. It was really funny. I loved it. It's a really good look. I believe they're also very excited to get glitter paints, but don't see... Oh, there is glitter paint. There we go. On the blades. Greetings. So we got 38% chance to shoot there, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grav disc first because there's no reason not to get us... Because we've got more control over it after the grav disc, basically. So we'll move up to 51%, which is not bad. We'll take that. Try and knock them back slightly. They're probably going to move this direction anyway. And we'll just deploy our Fixer over here. So we want to stay fairly far away. We don't want to be too close to anything. Oh, I forgot I've unbound my enter key. I need to rebind it. At one point enter was automatically bound as the end turn button, and it isn't anymore. So that's something I want to change and go back to having that in place. Okay, so with that being Maximus, what that actually makes me want to do is basically just move up here, grab disc over here and start shooting. You will notice the theme. That's a fun looking Maximus, a fun looking Stitchy. I love it. So, not really any good shots here. The best we can do is just by going down this angle, getting to sort of 20ish it looked like. But that is outside of the objective. Honestly, I think I'm just going to move right down here and just try and stay safe. Zax, on the other hand, is again going to just grav disc our way up here. Can we get a little extra distance out of this? Not in a meaningful way. We can a little bit actually, so we'll do that. Get a little, like I said, I've said before, but you can use buildings to get a little bit extra movement. We can get up to 59 on Maximus, but they're just going to be able to heal that up. But maybe this limits their Cinder a little bit. It doesn't matter anyway. And then to be honest, because they've got Maximus over there, we can just deploy Broken Vengeance fairly far forward. He does a great job versus both Maximus and versus versus Stitchy if he can get into range. And we'll pop a Sleeper Miners down as well for good measure. No shots to take here, so we'll just make sure this can't be used against us, or that we can use it at a later date. So right now we're looking like we're just going for points. So that's kind of what we're going to go for. They might be able to get in range to go for a spin. Oh, is this going to be Jailbreak? If it's Jailbreak, that's interesting. Okay. So the interesting thing with Jailbreak is that it doesn't actually stop any of this because of Zax. Zax can just hit him, knock him back, pull things into here, and then we've still got Broken Vengeance's activation to go. So if we can then get in range... Ooh, and they don't have the damage to kill this. So that means we could actually just... We're very close to actually just being able to deal with this on its own. So that's fine. What if we were to grav disc in this direction? We can kill Stitchy is the thing. That's what we want to do more than anything. But we need to get Broken Vengeance out first. So I'm going to move over here, just slightly further away from Exterior, because I feel like he's going to come and start hitting me in a second. We'll grav disc these in this direction. And just try and get the shot here onto Jailbreak to knock him out of coherency with... Oh, it's actually not a great shot. Okay, we did get it. But we can't get into Stitchy anyway. So all we're going to do then is just... Jailbreak can move really far, can't we? I actually don't think we can get anywhere safe. And we can't quite get onto Stitchy, so I think our best bet here is actually just to block this and just kill Broken Vengeance. Sorry, kill Jailbreak. Pop another mine here, get a bit of defensive situation going. We've got a half decent shot here, we'll take that. And then we want to deploy something. Oh, I feel like we need to just deploy maybe hit and run. Hit and run coming over here works. Keeps us a little bit safer. So we're contesting this while scoring points is the plan. Like, we don't mind losing Broken Vengeance. It's just going to die to Stitchy, that's fine. But we're scoring points over here. We're eventually going to probably just move the game back down in this direction. So that we can then just work on dealing with all of that side of things. If they move in this direction with Exterior, then that's absolutely fine. This is where we want the game to go. We're going to start pushing damage onto them, start looking at playing units out to defend us a little bit better. Yeah, so there's the Beatrice. So it could be that we actually want to just start moving Fixer away, Zack's in. This is absolutely fine. That's a very unusual angle to go for, but sure. Are they going to try and block Fixer in place? Because if they are, that's probably not a bad idea. Again though, we can move over here, we can hit this. We can't quite fit through that gap, interestingly. Ooh, Antios is a fun one to try and kill. So the question is, do we just try and kill something else? We can't move this way. Can we just bring Antios and the mine together? That doesn't bring Antios, that just brings us. So we can push a bit of damage onto Stitchy, we can move over here. Either way, so Zax is coming this direction, we know that much. And Antios is going to get a bit of a poke. Unless we've got something better to do. I think Antios is the right choice. We'll send Fixer over this way. We can't kill... oh, we really missed that. We can't kill Maximus this turn anyway. So we'll just go for the damage. And then, to be honest, move as far back here as we can. I think I actually want to move up somehow. So I don't have any range things really here that are great. So it could be that I just give up this objective and go for range damage. So I think I'm going to go with Shrapnel just back here, which should be roughly safe. I'm going to grab disc them back this way and just place a sleeper mine somewhere mildly inconvenient. So like just about there. This feels reasonable. Like, we're not really protected. They're going to be able to kill Fixer, but if they kill Fixer, they're giving us a lot of options in this direction. I don't know if this was worth it. This situation's a bit awkward because I might have actually just got myself stuck in this corner now. I should have maybe just stayed on Maximus to make it really hard for him to get away from us. Like, if I'd have just stayed in here, you'd only be able to go this way, but then you get a double move. Ooh, they're just going straight for us. Okay, Fixer I think is the choice I'd probably go for. But I could see both. If the mine's still there, though, they're going to just lose to one of the mines. Like, we've got 2 active mines and they have no way of manipulating it. If they're going for damage on us, then that is a bold choice. Like, Fixer doesn't die here, so unless they have a Scattervine... Oh, they got Maximus, of course they do. Yeah, that's fine. Maximus can kill that. So, Beatrice just pokes us here. We still have a hit onto Maximus if we need it, and they're just going to... If they just move back... Okay, we can't move around, that works. This looks like a jailbreak. If this is a jailbreak, we're going to pull things along a little bit. Oh, it's a chuck. Okay. So the best thing we can do here is try and make good use of our mines. If we can get both mines and both of these units in range, then we're in a great spot. So this looks like we actually can without hitting ourselves. So let's just give this a go and see what happens. Is there a way of doing it? And I think this is okay. We'll go with this. Like, we're not 100% sure that everything's going to go to plan, but okay, that worked fine. So if we move up here and shoot Chuck first. In fact, you know what we should? Yeah, we should just shoot Chuck first anyway, and move back this angle. So then we can potentially move to, say, here. Looks like it might hit all three. There we go, that's what we want. Get as much damage done as we can. We want to sleeper mine somewhere that just inconveniences Extilior as much as possible. And to be completely honest, this mess over here is awkward as all hell. So I think we just... I don't think we can even fully run away. I think we have to just run all the way this way and try and make them go in a different direction and deploy Yuki back here. Okay, so we're giving up the objectives now, but this way, if they've got a chance of missing hits with Maximus, so this isn't a great chance. I don't think there was anything we could do here apart from we could have considered trying to hold an objective, but I figured trying to get one turn out of this was more worthwhile. We only are going to get one activation out of Yuki here, although we can just deploy units first. That's not touching, so that's fine. This is also fine, and if Extilior comes in, Extilior can potentially nearly kill this. So Arms Dealer Yuki is going to be invaluable here. We don't want them coming onto Yuki. Yeah, so they got Arya, okay. Yeah, so Shrapnel's probably the one they want to kill now because they can actually get close to dealing with it. But that does at least give us options for next turn. We didn't get a mine down in time last turn, actually. Oh, we did, it's over there. Of course we did. They chucked it. So how do we deal with this?
I know a Methodori who loves those grenades.
I think part of it is going to have to be just throwing Extilior away as far as possible. Just knocking him out. Pulling these units down and hopefully freeing up Shrapnel slightly. There we go, so Shrapnel's now freed up a bit. We can again just use movement here to block things out a little. And we could go for that, but I don't think it's worth it. Honestly, I think this is the play. We're really missing everything here. So we want another mine. We're going to take this shot. Yuki can just move back here. The question is, can we win in time? So we can deploy 2 units. So I think we're going to deploy Torian over here just to try and protect this a little bit. I think we were... Oh, we are in range, bugger. Well, in that case, let's just deploy... You know what? Let's go with Nectarvine here. Nectarvine, please. Nectarvine. And then... I don't have enough... I used my Cinder. I didn't want to use my Cinder. I wanted to fire sail. I didn't need to place the mine. I could have just blocked things. I think we're actually going to lose to points here. So they're going to kill this. Yeah, that's fine. Come over here. Oh, is that going to hit the... Okay, it's not going to hit that. That's fine. At least next turn we've got some Cinder to use things, but we need to now start pushing onto objectives, is the problem. Or killing the captain. Because if we don't have much longer left in this... Oh, they didn't have enough left to activate. We're in trouble in points. Like, we need to deal with Beatrice, essentially. Like, we're getting completely blocked in here. Netamazuna is going to take us down, I think. Although, there is a good chance that our plant fires a flamethrower at someone, which I'm also okay with. So maybe it's time to just go aggro. Like, if we could kill... If we get a good activation here, we get 1 use immediately. If we get a flamethrower, that's great for us. So fire sale does hit everyone. We might as well deploy first, because why not? It's going to be this beautiful thing. In fact, we can deploy multiple things. Yeah, so let's deploy jailbreak back here, I think, and just risk that mine going off on him. Beatrice Enforcer up here. We'll fire sale everything. Any good ones? We have got a flamer here. What does... We've got love explosives, which isn't quite what we wanted. What if we just shoot here? We've got nothing else we can use, is the problem here. Well, we'll shoot this. Do you know what? I think we're coming over here and just hitting Extilio. And trying to see if we can... We can only flame in a way that hurts our feelings. So let's just lob an explosive this way and get these 3. Yeah, so we'll just lob explosives here for now. We can try and do all next turn anyway. I honestly think just putting Zax up here helps, because I don't want to have anything else getting injured. We need to get somewhere this turn is the problem. You know, we need to actually find a way to... Basically, we're going to have to use Grav Disc to either pull them off of the objective or move over there and contest it, which is partly why I want to get Zax up here, but also because I don't know how we win. I think we're losing this on points because we had to give up that objective. Again, I don't think we really had any tools to deal with Beatrice, but I think that's what we needed to find a way to deal with. So we're not far off. I mean, this is fine. We don't care about this. Realistically, if we can actually get Torian in range of Beatrice and one shot off, we're fine. There's no... Arya can just... Oh, 94. Okay, so that is going to do the job. So I actually don't think we can do this now. At the moment we can move through the gap, we can move over here, and then we can deploy. So we're not too far off. That isn't the worst no matter what. If you hit me, we'll hit you back, that's fine. We've got some flamers. We can potentially get multiple burn damage instances off here. Got sleep mine there. There's a flamer here, wasn't it? Yeah. So the question is, can we deal with this? I think we can. So we're going to shoot here. We're going to grav disc this way, run over here and start deploying whatever we've got. Just defense dome's the only thing we've got. No. Okay, so as it stands, I mean, we can just get there, is the thing. But does this help?
Hard to choose, huh?
I mean, grav disc that, but I think we need to just stop the scoring is the problem. But I think the way we win is still with damage.
Struggle impacting efficiency.
So what if we just... I actually think we do have to just defense dome it. So we're going to have to just pull ourselves back down here. Except we're taking this hit. Deploy the dome. And everything else is going to come out to play as quickly as possible. We're going to flamer this. We're going to take... Oh yeah, of course, we hit the mine. So Yuki shoots first. If we move over here... We've got mines, we've got another flamer. We can flamer these. We can hit this. Beatrice, I guess, just moves here and punches. We've got a bit of movement on Yuki, but I guess here we just move back slightly. So we've not lost the game yet, but we still need to get over to that objective next turn. We don't have any deployment, so... Oh no, they held that objective. We moved off. Oh, I didn't realise we moved off the objective. Well played, Neta Mizuno. I feel like we were so close to having that. That was such a good finale. Oh, I bet you there's someone who was watching this just being like, no! Like telling me that how bad of a choice I was making. Look at these beautiful paint jobs. Great job there. I'm disappointed in the Noxie. Just to clarify that. That Noxie needs sorting, but everything else looks fantastic. But there we have it. Neta Mizuno wins. A really, really fun game. If you guys have enjoyed this, please do like, comment, subscribe, join us over on Patreon. Anything you can do to support the channel is really, really appreciated. I'm basically, my aim now is to try and push for 500 subs before my wedding in October. So that would be something that I really, really want to do. And so if there's anything you do to make that happen, it would be wonderful. But if not, no worries. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and most importantly, have a good day.